To record the time. Now I like to first check and see what two numbers is my shortest hand pointing to. It's pointing close to the 8, between the 8 and the 9, but it's not at the 9 yet. So we know that our hour must be 8. Then when we're looking at minutes, this is a little bit trickier. You always want to start at the 12 because that means that it's a new hour. You want to count by 5 starting after you start with the 12 because this is 0. Count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. Alright, so if our minute hand is pointing to the 3, we know that 3 represents 15 minutes. So overall, our time is 8:15. This is the analog clock and this is the digital clock. Alright. Number 4, it says complete this part of the number grid. This isn't the whole number grid. We know that the number grid doesn't start at 88. But we need to fill in the numbers, just like when we do missing number. So, first off, we want to start with numbers 88. Now, if this is tricky for some friends, you can even get out your number grid to help you out here, which is your number grid. So if I found the number 88, what comes after 88? 89 and 90. Alright, so now back to our math boxes. We have 89. And let's peek one more time after what comes after 88. We have 89 and 90. I notice a pattern already. I see that I have a lot of 9s going down this way, a lot of 0s going down this way, and a lot of 8s going down this way. Keep that in mind. It might help you answer the following problems. Now, 98 and 100. If you're stumped what's between those two, feel free to take a peek at your number grid. Use this time right now to find it. Alright, if you're looking back at your number grid, here's our 98 and here's our 100. If we count, it says 98, 99, 100. So we know the number between 98 and 100 is 99. I'm just going to use this time to check to make sure that we're following our rules. Does it all end in 9? Does it all end in 0 so far? Let's take a guess. What do you think this one should end in? 8. Good work. All right. And now if you're still stumped up on this one, start at the bottom part. Say 110. Count backwards. 109. 108. All right. And let's double check to make sure we have the right answer. 108, 109, 110. That's correct. All right, our last problem down here, we have our 118, 119, and 120. There's none missing in this row, but we can use the up and down numbers to help us out. 128, 129. We know it has to end in 0 because the rest of the numbers do. What comes after 29 if we just covered up the 1? 30. But are we counting by just without that 1 now? No, so we have to go back through and write the 1 in. Let's double check our answers. 128, 129, and 130. Good job. You guys have done a fantastic job. You are now ready to move on.